I don't know if it's showing. Here we go. All right, let's get back to the comments. You guys see me as live? Do I look like the old man that's like, hey, what's going on here? Is this working? Can you guys hear me all right? I don't have my headphones on. I assumed it would be better audio like this. What do you guys got? Yeah, thumbs up if you can hear me. Thumbs up. What's up, Racing Case? What's going on, guys? What's up, RC Jeep guy? We're at the track again today. Today we are running good audio. All right, loud and clear. Nice. All right, I'm gonna switch your battery.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. So we got Turf Tuesday today at Die Hard. We are, man, that's a bummer about your body already.
Yeah.
New body, already bashing it up.
Sorry.
Not her fault, but it was a pretty rough one. What's up, Saturn 5? John Lou, what's up? So, a couple of things we were going to talk about today. We were going to talk about the new stuff going on with Associated. What else were we going to talk about? I wrote a couple things down. We were going to talk about the Associated stuff. We were going to talk about, I don't remember what else. Oh, some new stuff. Proline's got a new body. Traxxas and Associated have drift cars. We talked about the Associated drift car. What else is there? And Associated has that new kind of, it's a repop. So it's an on-road car. So we're going to talk about that a little bit. And then, seems like lately, what's that?
I can't find Die Hard.
Okay, I'll look. So my daughter's trying to find where we are on the list.
Hello.
Die Hard, RC, Turf Tuesday. Here it is. Let me know if the picture gets all crazy because we're using the internet.
To this.
Oh, you connected it to that one? Yeah. Okay. Here you go. All right. There we go. So I'm switching batteries for them so that they have fresh batteries for the mains. They're doing a combined main with Novice and 21.5. Mr. Randy, if you watch this in the afterplay, thank you for letting Dalton run your stadium truck. Dalton's running stadium truck for the first time in a race today. And I'm a little worried because I have a feeling Olivia saw him run and told me that in practice he looked clean and fast, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
His last lap was no crashes on a brand new car.
Yeah, so I guess, and last year I let him rip my stadium truck and he pretty much drove the wheels off of it. He drove it really well. Why don't we go with this body for this kind of race and this Saturday race? We can touch that up with paint later. Oh yeah, actually it's still masked, so we could just shoot it with pink on the inside.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. So lots of changes in the stable again. So we've got Olivia after the last race that we did. Dalton's tires aren't glued either.
Oh, really?
You want to change his back to the old ones?
Wait, where?
They're right here. So after her last dirt race, she did really well. She drove Dalton's car and Dalton drove my car and they both podiumed and they were like nose to tail, like one right after the other. So then she got the juice for it. The juice is loose. Yes. And so what's up, David Ferris? What do you want to say?
I'm kidnapping Dalton's car.
Yep. So she wants to kidnap Dalton's car because it's pretty dialed. And we ended up selling the Ford Ice to why can't I think of the YouTube handle? Is it Saturn 5? Is that the YouTube handle? Are you in here? Saturn 5, are you in here? I thought I saw you. Was it David? So we sold it to him. And so that funded the car that was supposed to be for her, which she got we got a 4.0, RC8 4.0. But then she's like, I really want to drive Dalton's because it's dialed. And I'm like, all right. So it looks like I'm going to be driving 4.0 and just dialing it in. We've got a dirt race, the dirt track here. If you get a chance to watch the Wild E race, oh, that's the race to watch. So if you got a chance to watch the Wild E race, watch Friday night and watch the juniors race. It was such a good race. So the kids didn't end up racing. We were so busy, and I had just been working like a dog, like crazy. But we came home and we watched the Wildy race, and it was awesome. The kids that were racing, they're like running nationals.
You were yelling.
Yeah, and we were like yelling at the TV. It was so good. So a lot of it. It came down to the last lap. Like it was good. So that was Friday night. But then the track here that they did, if you get a chance to go and watch that the track, it is awesome. So they're going to do one more dirt race on this track, which is next Friday night. So we're going to do a Friday night race, and then they're gonna switch it up again for the next Wildy race, and the kids will run that race. So will I. We'll all be dialed in with the buggies. So I think Dalton's going to be running my buggy that way, because my buggy won't be here. The new one that we ordered won't be here till Monday. And it's kind of nice because it's got some electronics, and I'm putting electronics in it that I wanted to run for a while. So I've got the Holmes Hobbies Puller Pro coming, 2100, the smooth version. I'm running the Reedy 850R, and then the Reedy, I don't remember what number it is, but it's the 8th scale competition servo. I'll be running that setup in mine, so I'm pumped about that. We got new tires, TZO tires, finally. Um, they smell so good, Olivia says, and they are very sticky. So, okay, good. Tell me how he does. So I'm pumped for that. I'm pumped for us to do that. We got a lot of racing coming up in the next couple weeks too. So we took last weekend off because I was working too much, and we didn't race Thursday because they didn't have dirt Thursday because they were prepping for the race, and we didn't race Tuesday. Oh yeah, because it was so hot. Like we did so, and I was busy, so we didn't race Tuesday. And what else was there? So this weekend, so tonight we have Turf Tuesday. Thursday they're doing oval on the dirt. We're kind of going back and forth if we're going to run oval or not, or if we're going to come out and practice more of the turf, because we got a race coming on Saturday. That's a bigger race. So you read that, huh? I'd post it up, but I can't show it the way it is now. So yeah, so we've got so the headline was Tony shaking babies and kissing hands. So he's out on assignment. So we got a race this Saturday. Tuesday will likely be another turf Tuesday, or maybe a test and tune. And then Thursday, I don't know if they're going to leave it open or not, because they have the race on Friday that they'd be prepping for. So we're trying to practice as much as possible. And then after that Friday night race, there's a 2-day race called Wings of the West, and it's an oval race. So we got to we should practice oval on Thursday and race, but we also kind of want to get our dirt game dialed. So we might do both. We'll see. Or we might practice we can't practice on Saturday because you can't run dirt while the turf is going. So one of the things I wanted to ask you guys was, what do you guys think of all these repops that are happening with Associated? I'm kind of up in the air about it because I don't know. I have a feeling, I'm going to switch Dalton's battery when I remember. I have a feeling that they're going to have part support for some of them, but like I'm not sure if they are. Like I thought this the new one that just came out, was it forgot what it was called, the 10 BC or something like that. The one that looks like a Trans Am car. I thought that was going to be a modern car, and they repopped the one from the 90s. So I'm a little I would love to race that one, but if there's no part support, I won't be racing it. So yeah, I'm kind of I don't know how people feel about these repops coming out. The what's it called? They have the RC10 and they have the GT or the 10T. not the GT. They have the 10T, and then they have the Yokomo car, and a couple other ones. They're kind of weird, but yeah, they're mostly for us older guys. But I don't, I like driving my stuff, and I want to be able to race them. I think getting a class of those, the new little stock car deal would look a lot of fun. I mean, yeah, it's meant to go left and right, so I think that's why it'd be more fun. Maybe as a figure eight car. I don't know. I thought I just heard Dalton's name. We'll see. There's a 6.4 clear edition too. Yeah, yeah. So they've got a lot of these like novelty cars, which are cool. It's kind of one of those things. They're not really, when you think about it, they're not really that expensive in the big picture kind of stuff. But I don't know. Are they going to be the unicorn? Like if I don't know when they're going to stop producing them or how many they produced. So I don't know if they're going to be like unicorns after a while. It's hard to say, but yeah, it's like I think they're going to have the 10 part support. And if the 10 part support is there, then that goes over to the stock car thing that they just put out. I don't know why I can't remember the name, but someone will put it in the comments. But that car, I think can be compatible with it. I really like the wheels and tires. I don't know how big the wheels and tires are. I haven't looked at the specs yet, but the wheels and tires on that I think could be really cool. I think they might, depending on the compound that they might do really well for our dirt oval. The tread pattern looked really cool. But we'll see. We'll see how that turns out. Yeah, and then so Traxxas came out. I don't know if this is a sign of the economy or what, but Traxxas came out with a what's it called? Drift car, but it's based off of their Fortec platform, which is great. I mean, I think that these are probably geared to the people that want to get out and drift that aren't really competitive drifting or anything like that. They might be. I don't know. I don't have a ton of experience in that, but I do feel like, it's like getting a bandit and stock running the bandit in turf class in 17.5 or something like that. Like it's just, you could do a lot of work to get it to be competitive, but it's probably not worth the time to do it. So I don't know. We'll see. The new RC10DS looks kind of like the Trans Am car. Yeah, so that's the one I'm talking about. So that's actually a repop from the 90s. It's based off the 10 Tub, and it's their on-road car. But it's like they were saying it's a car that's designed for multi-surface, so you can run on rougher surfaces. It looks cool. It looks rad. The way the suspension lays down and stuff. I could see how they'll be able to run it. If they did have part support, it seems like they would be able to do the part support across the board. I just heard Dalton's name. I don't know what that means, how he finished. I'm gonna have to look. Oh, I thought I heard his name in a good way, which would be funny, because then he's gonna give me crap because he's running truck and he's gonna want to run truck now. He's running. I think I just heard him say Dalton in the two. Oh man. Good thing I saved that chassis for a truck. Let's see. Hasn't updated yet. I'm waiting for it. I feel like the Traxxas drift car is the gateway drifter. Yeah, no, I would totally think that too. I think it's yeah, I could totally see that being a gateway drift car. And that's kind of how I feel about the all-wheel drive drift cars like the Huna truck and the Hunicorn. Uh-oh, they're running. So that must mean, yeah, how'd it go? Hold on, slow down. I'm on the live. The camera's right here.
First.
Shut up.
Second.
Seriously?
You
on.
No.
We got to see. No, we got to see when you guys are racing. So it turns out that he just got second. Who?
I don't know who got first.
Who was awesome?
Look, Sunny's running.
So, wow, you beat out Jackson.
Who's Jackson?
2 laps. Wow, and Scott.
Who's Scott?
That's
Here, let
awesome.
me see this.
That's awesome.
I need to see your fastest lap.
He's running stadium truck. So,
Dude, you were first.
What?
oh
You
yeah.
got up to first.
All right. Get out of the way. Get out of the
Hello.
way. All right. So he's running.
You
So
never got.
he's still a novice, but someone said, "Hey, I was planning on running, but I decided not to. You want to run my stadium?" And oh, guys, you got to be quiet. So he ended up running stadium truck, and it looks like he got second, which is pretty rad.
That's a lot of barking.
It's Rusty Farts racing case. Just kidding.
Number
Look,
thingy.
you missed the light blue.
Nice, good job.
Can I be on the iPad?
Well, why don't you look? Hold on, we got to see when you're racing.
Sorry.
All right, so yeah, that's pretty rad.
We're up after this race.
Already?
Yeah, there's only 4.
Okay, nice.
Dad, I have no idea how. I was just on the straightaway when he said time's gonna be expired. I just punched it like from this corner, full on, like when it was going, the back was going down. And it was like it was a little
That's
right
funny.
again, like,
That's funny.
bro.
All right, so he's pretty pumped. All right, guys, I'm still talking, so you guys got to be quiet.
Guys, ready?
Your cards are ready.
Going on the iPad.
Okay.
Okay, here's Dalton's.
Olivia.
Here's yours. Hey, Dalton, I turned your tires back to the old, or Olivia did, because the tires that we put on weren't glued yet.
Olivia, after
All right.
the
So
race, do you want to go in, or do you want?
people are saying, "Good job, Dalton."
Okay.
All right.
I can't even hear him, but okay.
Yeah, they're saying it in the comments.
Can we go?
Go where? Out there?
Yeah, to the truck.
Yeah, you can go hang out
Do
at
you
the
have a
track.
battery?
Yep, it's all. They're both ready to go.
Yeah.
Have fun. I'll probably be out for the main, maybe. Yeah, I don't know if you guys are gonna race the main first.
I thought this one was the main. I thought it was one qualifier.
Yeah, one qual in the main. All right.
We already got qualified.
I know. So the mains are next after this setting. So whatever the race 4 is, and then after that are the mains. But I don't know if you're going to be first main or second main or.
No, wait, here. I'll just be here.
Okay. All right. So back to the on road or the drift car stuff. Yeah, I feel like those 4-wheel drive cars are probably a good gateway for the drift cars, but because it's to have the true drift car, it's I'm about to yell to be quiet because these guys are killing me. Take your chair out there. Dalton. All right.
I'm gonna sit right here.
All right. Well, you have to be quiet.
Okay.
Okay. So the thing about the 2-wheel drive drift cars is that you have to have a really good surface to run them on. Like outdoors and on the asphalt, they don't really run too well, and you beat up the tires. Versus the, like having the all-wheel drive ones, you can bash those wherever you want. So, yeah, I think that's kind of one of those things that I don't know how much the Traxxas one is. I don't think it's much more than the Associated one, which would make it a good value. It's brushed, I know that, but I think it'd still be fine because, it's nice to have some power to power out while you're drifting. But it says the Traxxas will be good to mess around with on the street and not care too much. The Associated, I think, will be compete with the Yokomo. Yeah, I think so too. I think the Associated is definitely, I wouldn't say a higher end kit when it comes to drifting, but I think I would categorize it as a beginner intermediate kit. I'm not like I said, I'm not like super versed in drifting. I've done it a few times. I've driven real drift cars, not one-to-ones, but I've driven the real RC drift before, and it's fun. It's a lot of fun. There's a group out here, but I just don't think I can add another thing right now. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, so we've got I'm itching to crawl right now. I thought Harley said it was a new platform on the news. Nope, I'm pretty sure it's off the Fortec. Um, and it's just a two-wheel drive Fortec. There's some changes, but I'm pretty sure it's basically the Fortec. They added some new things here and there to it, but um, yeah, I mean I think I think it'll be like Mirdiff said, a good like entry level kind of gateway for it. Uh, Shifting to your second favorite before, or drifting is your second favorite behind crawling. Yeah, man. So like I'm itching to get out there and crawl. We haven't crawled much at all this season, which is okay. I mean, we normally crawl more in the fall. We get a lot more like cool cinematic views in the fall with the colors changing and all that kind of stuff. So and it's not so hot to go hiking such a long way when we crawl like that. We were gonna go to an event here called RC Palooza. I've been trying to get there for like 3 years. We went one year and I was only able to be there for the evening and then we had to leave the next morning for a funeral. So it was we didn't get to experience the whole thing and I really, really want to get out there and experience it. But now that the kids saw, well, Olivia saw it, Dalton saw it on TV, but now that they saw the Wild E race and how big that was, I think that that's going to be we're going to do that race here instead. And then possibly uh, take a little family trip and go to Idaho and race the one in Idaho too. So I think that'll be a lot of fun to do a trip like that. We're also trying to get a trip out to, I think it's called the Klickitat or the Colloquium or something up north. If there's any of you Canucks up in the chat right now, uh, we are trying to get to one of your races up there at the beginning of August. And so we're trying to figure out, how we can manage all that kind of stuff. We were just talking on the way here on how we're just past the halfway mark on the season. And so if we thought we were taking it serious before, now it's time to turn it up. So I have experienced a lot when it comes to coaching like baseball and competitive sports. And I've always known that, well, I learned after like my first 2 seasons, we went super hard right out of the gate, like trying to beat up on everyone, trying to stomp, trying to go really, dial it in that early. And I learned early that will make your team fizzle by the postseason. And so now we're kind of getting to the postseason. We have a couple big races, like 3-day races, 2-day races coming up. We have the Turf GP, and then we'll have the series ending race. I don't remember what that one's called, but that one's at the end of the season. We have the Wings of the West race, and then we have 2, possibly 3 big dirt races. So we are now going into, I wouldn't say the postseason, but we're getting into like the playoffs. So now it's time to turn it up. We're going to start practicing a lot more. Our practice has consisted of Tuesdays and Thursdays, those race days. And so we've been out there doing it. At the beginning of the season, when it was harder because of the rain, we were more just going out and practicing and kind of learning a little bit then. But now we're going to be dialing it up and going out more than just the Tuesdays and Thursdays. And we'll be practicing some things. So, and I've been working on, yeah, I'm in my trailer. Yeah, that's my little race trailer here. I'll do a quick little pan. So we don't have all the cars up right now. Some of them are down here. Got a couple down on the floor. So this is the race trailer. Normally I have like my charging station and all that here, but I pre-charged everything. Oh, an awesome charger that we got. We got a ISDT K2 Air charger. Dude, that charger is awesome.
Doing double false now.
Oh, really?
He just-
Oh, man. Okay.
Should we just skip the second fall and wait till May?
I don't think I charged enough batteries for double qual. You already used one battery, right?
Yeah.
I can check our batteries. We might have enough batteries for another qual. Sorry, just got thrown at the taco trailer. That sounds like a good name, huh? Okay. Let's see if I can find one of our plugs so I can see if we have batteries charged. I'm pretty sure we have a couple batteries charged.
I was just talking to Mom.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
He says, "Good job, dude."
Okay.
The taco trailer. I think that's going to be the name of the taco trailer. What do you guys
Ooh,
think?
I like that.
I like that too. I haven't heard a better name from you, Dalton.
How about the taco nut?
Olivia, can you look through here and look for the programmer?
It's the mini black box, right?
Yeah.
Dude, can you move your feet? I don't want
Look
to.
for the Hobby Wing one. Well, either one of them, we can check the batteries.
They be in here?
Oh, no.
What?
Good thing I didn't spill.
Oh.
I didn't know that was in there. There's probably a bunch of screws at the bottom of our thing because our toolbox
these?
dumped over. No.
Is it this?
Yep, that one. Okay, so just talking to the kids,
Can
or
we see that to see when we're up, Dalton,
we were
please?
just talking about turning it up. Do
Wait,
you?
he's on the live. I need to see where we are. Please?
Nice. Tahoes are sweet. Yes, I do appreciate that. We have a 99 GMC with not to one up you, but we have a 99 GMC with we're 99,500 miles ready to go. Hold on, Dalton. I'm trying to figure out how.
We're first.
Are you? Okay. Let's see. This battery has 8.1. So it's got 99,500 miles. So we're almost to that 100,000 mile part. All right, let's see how much battery this has.
So is the other one enough for a race?
This one has 8.38. So this one's good for a race.
Okay.
And hey, Mr.
I
Chong.
might have lost my truck ride.
I heard.
Man, you made that thing look good.
So
My body clip.
I've got the live going right now.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Can you help him find it, guys?
Have you guys seen my sprint car wrap?
No.
Tyler Wilbur made this for me.
Ooh, very nice. That's awesome.
My sprint car wrap.
That's super cool. Here's a magnet, Olivia.
Flag. Was it loose? Screw?
No, they lost body clip, I think.
Hold it up.
Yeah.
Hold it up.
If you need one, I got one. Over there. I thought I heard it hit the.
Hey, I was using that.
Last time we dropped something, it went right through the hole in the floor.
I don't think it was big enough for this.
We lost a grub screw and it went all the way down through the floor. And we're like, seriously?
Well,
But that's not what
guess I
we're looking
collect.
for.
Grab an extra something.
We need I've got something here.
Just a little tiny one.
Let's see. I think I got a little tiny one, right?
It's
Yeah,
Yeah, that'll work.
cool. Now I heard he was doing all right out there.
Yeah.
this your clip.
So we have another chassis that I was gonna. It was a stadium truck.
Yeah.
I was gonna convert it into a short course truck, and it turns out, and now I'm like, our plan was he's moving up in for the winter.
5.
Well, in the winter, yeah,
Yeah.
21.5, and then he can drive more stuff.
Yeah.
So
I have no idea.
maybe now he'll be. We'll see if we can get him in the truck a little early.
Are these new batteries?
Yeah, because those are new batteries, but change to these batteries, and these will be your race batteries for the main. So, yeah, thank you for letting them run that. I've got mine here, but I wasn't planning on running, so my radio's at home. And so I was like, oh man, I can't even practice or anything. So.
Yes, you are.
Thank you.
All right.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Good job, Dalton.
All right. Let's see here. Close enough, right? Okay. I already have some snowflake wheels for it. Nice. Just need tires. Ours isn't slammed or anything like that. Ours is a
car's ready to-
4-wheel drive, but it's we like it. We like it. It's what is it? The GMC Sierra Z71.
These are main.
Those are main ones. Yeah, keep them off to the side because these are the ones that are ditched.
I'll put
I'll
them
put
right
I'll
here.
put these over here. Yeah, so we like that's like our travel car. But the thing right now is that we have to get tires for it, and tires are ridiculously expensive. So we're looking at
Wait.
some
RC tires or
no
actual
real
tires?
tires for the
Oh,
truck.
those are.
Yeah, yeah, we're always needing RC tires. So, but the kids know that they just burnt through a set, and we put a set on, and I thought
I noticed it.
yeah, I think I glued only one side and I forgot to glue the other side. So Olivia goes, my tire's like not on anymore. And I was like, what? So there we go. Now I got to glue these tires on for them so we can practice one round before we do the race this weekend. So, oh, also 4-wheel drive, debating 18s. Whoa, 20s. Yeah, mine are 16s, which is kind of the odd man out. Are they 16s or 17s? I don't remember, but they're like the odd man out for size. I know, spent more on RC tires than real tires. I know, right?
Okay, we're ready, dude.
Tires and transponders are the worst. Oh, they're the worst. So we play musical chairs with the transponders, and it is just like brutal, brutal. And so we're always like today we got to the track and our last race was oval. So I had to yank the transponders. Luckily the oval and the oval and turf, they're really easy to get to. But like our off-road buggies, they're in this receiver box and they're just a pain. They're like such a pain to get into and it's such a pain to like switch out. And I feel like I'm on borrowed time of like the wire coming loose on the little clip there. So that's always like I always tell the kids, let me take it out. So if I break it, not you. That way we're not getting mad. I'm not getting mad at them. But no, the tires, I think I'm going to try to finagle a tire sponsor for next year. I don't know how that works. If anyone's in there in the chat that knows, but so like we're on TZ or we're not on, but we use TZOs for dirt, and then for turf and everything else we use JCon. So no reason why. Just I think TZO is a little easier for us to get. So I think that's why we went with that. And we've been talking to them a little bit online. They're really easy to get a hold of about online, guys. So they're really easy to get a hold of online, which is cool. And J Concepts hasn't been as easy, but we really love their tires for all the other stuff. So I don't know if that's even possible to have like a separate dirt versus turf and oval, but we'll see. Oh yeah, the red one. Yep. That was so Art said he uses the red one. So we have one red one that we bought, and the other two, when I went to go buy them in like an emergency needing to buy one, they only had the black ones. And so we had to spend the extra money to get the black ones. The B7 doesn't have, as far as I know, unless there's a new mount that came out, but they don't have a mount that the transponder goes on top of the servo. We put a landing strip of that high grab, that's like the plastic Velcro, and ours just clicks right down in there and doesn't come out. Olivia's B643 has the mount for it, and then my stadium truck, I just use the landing strip too, so it works out well that way. So, but hopefully, I planted the seed. What do you guys think? I planted the seed. So my son is doing day camps. He's doing flag football. Next week he's got soccer. And I was like, hey.
No, 2 weeks then because we'll be in July.
Oh, I guess we're going out of town for part of next week. But
Yeah, like Chelan.
I forgot about that. So so now what's going on is that what was that? We beat Medicare. I just totally forgot my train of thought here. Because my kids are talking, I won't stop. Oh, that's what it was. So he's doing camps, and I was planting the seed with my wife, and I was like, hey, if we're spending money to keep him occupied, why don't we spend the money and get the kit for Olivia to build the B7 early, and then we'll take her money when she earns the half of her money.
I can count it right now.
And so she's saved up like $60 already, and I told her if she met me halfway, I would buy the other half.
70.
So
I need 140.
yeah, she says she needs 140 left. So
No,
uh,
not left.
oh, okay, yeah. So so I'm trying to finagle that so she can start working on that during the day while he's at day camp. So we'll see, but yeah. But anyways, aside from that, do you guys have any other questions? I'm probably going to wrap this. This went a little longer than I thought it was. Tell her to sell her old car. I know. Well, that's the plan, is that we're probably going to keep the old car. We're selling her Pro 4 as far as I know, because we're just using that for the parts. I sold my,
There's like no parts here if we need.
yeah,
to
there's no
fix
parts support here at the track for the Pro 4. So we're selling that, but I sold my Ford Ice to get the buggy, so the Pro 4 is going to be like for tires and stuff. I don't think we could sell the Pro 4 for very much. We're probably going to end up selling that like stock condition, but like pretty beat down, and we'll probably sell that for like $180 maybe.
it.
So
Whoa.
we'll see.
Did you read that one?
Yeah, we left her, and it had. Oh yeah, I read about that. The explosion. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's crazy.
I don't know. I saw the headline. I saw a picture. It looked like it was like an actual like mini volcano. It looked like there was like stone around the circle of it.
I
So
need to see a picture of that.
thanks, Racing Case. Yeah. So apparently we're doing double
Oh, thank you.
quals and going into the mains after that. So
Can't see.
we'll see what happens. Racing's going pretty well today. We've got a little ways to go. We've got one more qual, and then we've got let's see, we got one more qual, and then we got the mains. I'm not racing today. I'm just spectating. I'll take some video. Dalton's racing Buddy's truck. He offered to let him run, and so he's running the truck, and
It went zoom zoom.
I guess he finished second in his heat, so that's pretty cool.
He never went below second. He got up to first, but he just stayed second the whole time.
That's pretty rad. All right, so guys, all right, thanks for watching. We'll be back next week. Apparently I might be out of town, I don't know, but I'll talk to Tony. But we'll see. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to stay behind and work again.
Fellettas?
What?
Fellas and Fellettas.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
I've never heard that.
All right, fillets. I don't know. All right, guys, take it easy. We'll see you on the next one.